Hey, what's up, y'all? Mm, wow, full moon out. They call this one the Hunter's Moon. Woo! Yeah. So let me get the candle lit and we'll get started. I want to show you. How's that for a lighter? Try losing that. No, you don't lose this kind of a lighter. People walk away with it, but you don't lose it. Okay. People try to run off with it. I wish we could get some more of those. Haven't seen those in a while. Know where they went. Anyway, we have lit the giant candle, and it's not quite a giant candle. It's just maybe a mini giant candle. What does that mean? Okay. So I sent out a notification hours ago. And if you didn't get it and you're only seeing this later, it's not my fault. It's been kind of weird lately to get the word out that the show is on. So this is what I want you to do. If you want to make sure to see the show, I want you to click that button that says all again. Either click it on and off, or, but, sometimes you got to take yourself off the all and then put it back on the all at the button when you click it. But anyway, maybe that might help you get notifications. What do you know? Mr. Miser is in, and that's really Micah. Mr. Micah, how you doing? People have been saying they've been not getting notifications or getting them very, very late. Well, I put out a notification over 4 hours ago. So people should have got the notification, but people still say they don't get it until sometimes a half an hour later. So if you're in here already, you're lucky, Micah. That's what happens. I mean, it's happened to a lot of the shows. Um, I don't know whether it's the algorithms. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, I don't know what's doing it. If it's something in StreamYard or something in YouTube. Oh, we are using StreamYard, by the way. Oh, we're working like 80 hours a week. Oh, geez, Micah. I've I know where you are there. Yeah, not a stranger. Although, thank God I don't do that anymore. Um, okay, so now I'm going to do all of my prelude stuff here to give people a chance to figure out I'm on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Sorry to hear that, Micah. Um, that you're having some issues. Well, this is the Ocean's Deep Woo, and I am the Ocean, and we do the deepest of woo here. Woo is what we do. And by deep, that means anything, and sometimes very deep. Sometimes we go quite deep. It really comprises everything from paranormal to metaphysical to spiritual. We do everything from cryptids to UFOs to spirit activity, all kinds of phenomena. We do card readings twice a month, free card readings. We do basically all kinds of things here. Just basically anything weird and woo, we cover that. And every now and then we try to have a guest or two, and that changes it up and hopefully gives you some value there from learning a different point of view. Oh, and James Ortiz made it in. Hi, James. Yeah, so basically all kinds of what you would consider woo-woo. That's what we do. And we're mostly experiencers. So be kind to the experiencers. And unlike some shows, we really have a tendency to believe the experiencer until we're shown that we can't. It's more weighted toward the experiencer because that's what we are. And we know it's hard enough to having had sometimes to have some kind of contact or some kind of experience that is out of the normal and not be able to talk about it with anybody without having trouble from it. So it doesn't hurt to listen to people, It doesn't hurt to respect them. It doesn't hurt to let people have their opinion. At least that's what we believe here. So please be respectful of everybody. And I know you guys mostly are. The core group is very kind here and very quick to offer information and help to everybody that comes. So with that, I'm going to start my thing that I always have to say in the beginning here is to warn you that this is just tips, tricks, and hacks for that massively multiplayer virtual reality holofractal total immersion learning game matrix called Life on Earth. It has nothing to do with real life, which takes place outside the matrix. Yeah, that always cracks me up. I love that. Anyway, laughingly called Life on Earth. It's what we call it. Okay. So basically tonight, yeah, we're doing cards and we got a new deck. And tomorrow, I'm not sure, but probably I got a photo to show you that I'll have to show you. I thought it had, oh God, I'm yawning. And this is full moons for me. I just want to sleep and dream. I just want to, yeah, tomorrow I'll probably tell you about my dream. I did get a dream that I think is prophetic. It wasn't very long though. So, and I've been waiting for that because just like predicted, we're seeing a lot of litigation. We're seeing a lot of legal stuff. We're seeing a lot of people revolting. We're seeing quite a fireworks show. So what's next? More people are going to be coming out, and I still say the dirty politicians are going to throw each other. Washington, they're going to throw each other under the bus when things start to come out. they're basically going to be blaming everybody else for this. It's surely not my fault, right? Oh, it's surely not my fault. It's this guy over here. Look at him. There's going to be a lot of backstabbing among them, and that's just the way it's going to be. It's probably going to be a lot worse than that, but anyway. Yeah, so I got a little bit more, and I have a feeling one of the reasons I'm not getting too much is because it's kind of touchy right now, and things are switching up a lot right now. We're in a transitionary period where things are kind of shifting around, and I'm sure you have felt that. So it's a good time to do a card reading. This is the Hunter's Moon of October 2022, and Hunter's Full Moon. And tomorrow, I hope, or maybe later tonight, I'm going to try and get some pictures of it. Tonight it couldn't quite do that, but we'll work on getting that. And I'm going to get started with the cardids. Now, I'm not sure exactly. I have never quite decided how I want to do this. If you want to put a message in MeWe. Ah, yes. Well, if I do that, I'm going to lose the stream. That's the problem. Or I take a chance on losing the stream. I've been having some problems with the app. It's not been the funnest to deal with. Matter of fact, I just want to smack it sometimes. So, oh, you did. Oh, thank you. That I'm live. Yeah. I put out notifications hours ago. I don't know what's going on. So, basically, I have 4 decks here. I'm not sure what happened to, I had another deck that was, oddly enough, based on sled dogs, sledding. It was kind of an interesting deck, though. I don't know where that thing went. But we've got 4 different decks here. So we ought to be able to do something. Hi, Jackie H. How are you doing today? So Miss Micah was in first, and then James, and now Jackie. So I got to remember that. Now, if you have a preference for a deck, let me know. Generally you get 2 cards. You get a Sacred Path deck, Jamie Sams, Native American based, and you get the Animal Medicine cards, Native American based. Those 2 I read together, but now I have also Animal Spirit cards and the Cat Tarot. I love this, and I'm going to unbox this and show you a little more. Well, I already unboxed it, but I mean, it's really nice that they put these in a box. Cat box. I'm afraid to open it. No, I did a kind of an unboxing video, but yeah, let me get these out of their little box here. That's what I mean. And I think it's neat that they have such a cute box to put this in. I wish they all came like that. Geez, that would be so nice. If all of them were this quality. Then I'm going to turn the camera around. So give me just a moment here. How are you going to get a close up? Wow! Don't get scared. It's only me. Okay. I'm so professional. Oh, a little bit of the holder. Let me see if I can fix this here. There you go. Okay, much better. Okay, and now you can see my beautiful candle, and I do have a nice collection of stones here. I'm going through my boxes that I haven't been able to get to since I moved. Oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. Look at this beautiful piece of turquoise. This beautiful celestite Christmas. I think this is celestite, yeah. I was in a cave of this stuff. Celestite, I think. One time. There's a cave somewhere in Ohio covered in celestite. Oh, yes. And an egg-shaped record keeper with a lot of babies. I've got some very nice crystals. I got some nice stuff. There's other really cool stuff in here. Ooh, that is a very, very nice dark. You want to know something? I got to tell you about amethysts. If you have amethysts and you find, a lot of people don't know this, amethyst fades in the sunlight. So if you have amethyst and it's not very dark anymore, light will actually fade it. And if you put it away for a long period of time, it will darken up again. And so this has been out of sunlight's way for a while. So I don't advise you putting your amethyst. I mean, a lot of people put their stones and stuff out to charge. Well, don't put it out in the sunlight because it will get faded. Some things will fade. So maybe that's why they have you put it out in the moonlight. So I don't know how I want to do this. I think you get 2 cards and you can choose if you want the Indian cards or the animal cards. These are animal based. Well, these are animal based too. These are the kitty cat deck and the animal spirit deck. This is the animal medicine deck and the sacred path deck. So, hi, Linda. Oh, you're a rock hound. Me too. You know, there's going to be an event here I'm hoping to get to. Ooh, this is rose quartz. It's another one that can fade. It's a rose quartz pendulum that I have tonight. Yeah, that can fade too. Quartz can fade if it has a color. So you want to put it in the dark a little bit and let it recharge itself. Get yourself some nice selenite. This is selenite. Yeah, it is. But it's very odd looking selenite. Something happened to this selenite. This is desert rose selenite. but it looks very odd. I don't know what to think of that. What happened there? Something happened to that selenite. I didn't even know I had selenite in there, but I guess that makes sense because it recharges your other stones. So I would put, that I guess makes sense. I would put selenite in there. So kind of putting them out a little bit. Maybe I should put them over because just letting them be out a little bit. They haven't been out in years. So this little egg container here, probably should put it over here. Yeah. Boy, I miss, you know what? It is like Christmas. It's like I miss my stuff. I miss my crystals and stuff. When I didn't see them for a long, long time. I better put some of this back. It's so, I'll probably knock them off I better put them back. I'll knock them off the edge if I'm not careful. I'm really bad that way sometimes. I'll leave them in the container, safer. There's a Turritella. Corkscrew shaped. Yeah, I better put these in a container of some sort. Just don't mind me mumbling to myself, trying to get my stuff together here. Should have done it beforehand, but I just had an impulse to show you how pretty they are. Okay, we're ready to start. And we're starting. Okay, we got some more people here. Yay. YJ Overlander showed up. Bomber showed up. Now we can start. We got some people. Linda showed up. Hi, Linda Bennett. Okay, so mods, please help me keep track of people, what turn it is. It was first Micah and then James Ortiz. So does anybody have a preference of which set of cards they want? What I'm going to say is these two kind of go together and these two kind of go together. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read these like usual, but give you a choice. Do you want a kitty cat deck, or if you just want me to give you two cards, a kitty cat, the cat tarot, and the animal spirit tarot, or something like that. If you want a particular combination, let me know. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, Drake is in. Hi, Drake. Hi, Drake C. Animals. Okay. So James Ortiz wants animals. How about you, Micah? You were in first. What do you want? Anything in particular? Oh, yeah, the tablecloth. The cat deck is purple. Of course, I had it. This was very thoughtfully. I got to show you guys this. Look, this is the cat deck box. This is what you store the little kitty peeking out at you. This was very thoughtfully made. I got to hand it to him. That's a great design. I really appreciate great design because I used to design things. I still do to some extent. Mm-hmm. I can't leave them outside. I'm in an apartment building. Besides, a Sasquatch may think they're presents. But no, I just put them on the windowsill. So Yeah, they're so cute. So, okay, I'll start with Micah, and Micah, if you don't say different, I'll just give you these two decks just to start out, because you haven't been here very much. So we'll give you these. Well, here's your free card. Retreat. You're in need of a vacation. You're in need of a retreat. You need to get away from it all for a while. That's what this is saying right off the bat. These guys want to talk to you. And if what you told me was correct, well, then I guess we can understand this. Yeah. You need to get away from it all. And actually, this is not necessarily a vacation card, but it is a card getting away from it all. So you need a break, and you need a break to kind of shed the stress, to de-stress. This was, the Moon Lodge was the women's lodge, and they would go there every month during that time. And for 3 days, they just would not be around men. They wouldn't be around. They would just let themselves have 3 days to themselves. Um, so basically, this is a card of giving yourself a much needed stress break, to de-stress yourself. Totally recommended for everybody, but for you in particular. So let's finish shuffling. That's just your bonus card. Okay, and oh boy, Shaman's Death. Well, don't get afraid, because that's death and rebirth. Ooh, a super channel into the ether. I like that, YJ. Yeah, set your intentions. Well, I mean, as far as the deck, uh, like I said, oh, okay. Well, see you then, bummer. Have fun. Okay. Oh, a nice trip to the woods and the mountains. Yes, that would be nice. Shaman's death, a big change, a big, big change, like night and day, like life and death, like trying to, okay, for a shaman, this is generally not a physical death, or not a permanent one anyway. A lot of shamans that I know have undergone a death experience of some kind, an NDE, a near-death experience. Sometimes it has been intentionally done. A lot of times life has just done it to us. I had mine. You may have a near-death experience, or you might just have a complete change of life. And this is, and you see the bat symbol, Batman. But in this case, the bat symbol is a symbol of a huge change in. So something ends, something new begins. It can be sometimes a very jarring change, or sometimes it's just very simple. It just simply changes. But something is leaving your life for something else to commence. That's what's going on there. So Okay. Oh, we'll try and save some. We'll probably still be here. I tried to charge my phone all the way up, but once again, the charging is also sketchy here. Has been sketchy. Okay, this is for Micah. So I'm not sure how long I'm here. It says 78% already, and that's not a good sign. We just started. So it's sucking energy fast. So let's make sure we get everybody in. Antelope. It says, whoa, do it now. This is something that must be done. Like, absolutely do it now. Antelope is something that you just got to do pretty much for survival sometimes. It has to be done now with alacrity. Don't put it off. So, uh, Micah, I hope you got that. Okay. What joke? Oh, they're having a live tribute to. I didn't know a thing about it. I didn't hear a thing about it. Sorry, I know who that is. Hi, Pam. I am. I didn't see you come in. Hi. Okay, well, give him my condolences. I can't really just get up and go there. I'm in a show, but oh, I saw it. Wiccan cows all set their water out tonight and make moo water. Well, some Wiccan cows. That's interesting. Okay, so there you go, Micah. Are there any questions? I don't think there should be. I don't think I have to even ask. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And it's giving you the green light. Oh yes, do it and do it now. Do it as soon as possible. Soon as humanly possible. Okay. Bomber, I will try to live, but I'm not going to hold my breath, but because then I wouldn't be able to read cards very well. But okay, moo water. Now, James wanted the animal. Okay, did you want James? Did you want these animal cards, the Indian animal cards? Oh yeah, that's right. I decided that this was the two animal ones. Okay, so he wants the new ones. He wants these guys. Okay. When I start getting all out there and in psychic, I bet the moon is beautiful out there. I may go out after this and see what the moon is like and say hi to the Sasquatch, just wave at him kind of mentally. You get a bonus card too. Well, and I don't know these cards very well yet, so I'm going to have to look it up. Pardon me. It's the four of goldfish. No, it's the four of, I'm not even sure what suit that is. I haven't learned these very well yet, but I can look them up. Figure I better learn. I really like them. They, nope, it's not cups. Only thing is they don't give you, the thing that they do not do is give you a great reference as to, see, they're still calling it swords and stuff, and you don't really see any swords on the card, so which makes it a little difficult. So finally, oh, it's pentacles. Okay, so the fishies represent pentacles. It's really the Four of Pentacles, which is good. So James Ortiz, that which you seek is coming into your possession. Well, isn't that nice? That's great. Things are looking stable and secure. Your treats are here, and all feels right with the world. Just remember to keep a paw firmly on what's yours. You earned it after all. Well, that's great news, James. I'm really glad to hear that for you. The animal spirit cards say, owl magic. Interesting. Choose to know the truth before you can open your inner vision. Oh, no, wait. Let me start again. I'm trying to hold this so I can see it and so you can see it. That's not working. So let me just read it. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Wow, James, is that ever a positive reading? Look how cool that is. Yes. The owl card, the card of wisdom and seeing through deception. Yes. Seeing through deception is one of the meanings in the other deck, too. Yeah, it's a very good, two very good cards. Wow. Two very powerful cards. I'm very happy to hear that. So far, we've got two really nice readings. Jackie was next. Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Circle K. Oh, come on. Don't talk about old. Don't be talking about old. I'm looking at, I got a milestone coming up this year. In December, I'm going to be 65. So don't be talking about old. It's not, are we really old in this day and age? I mean, you have a potential of living a lot longer. So it is a beautiful card. Yeah. I like these two decks. I like them, and I even kind of like them together. I think that's a good pair. Jackie, do you have a preference? Oh, Justin came. Hi, Justin Case. Love that name. Jackie, do you have a preference? I'm kind of curious about how these cards go. I don't know you, but I think. Oh, you want to paint someone's fingernails like tarot cards? Oh, pick me, pick me, pick me. YJ Overlander, but my nails aren't very long. But you could do that to mine. It would be neat if we could get little, oh, you know what? We should go into designing this this is dry, what they call dry nail polish. It's more like a sticker that you put on your nail that sticks really well. It's more like putting a sticker on your nail. But they wear really good, actually. They don't chip very easy, and they don't chip off like normal. It's good. It's neat stuff, and you can design pictures. People have a. I'm going to get a set that looks like the Starry Night from Van Gogh. We should design some We should design some of this stuff. I don't know how to go into that, but that would be fun to have designer fingernails, your own designer fingernail sheets. These come on a sheet, not in a bottle. That's kind of neat. So, Jackie, Indian Shaman deck. Okay, we got it. We got you. That's why I asked. You can have either. We got them both here. Okay. Rites of passage. You are also going through big changes. And this is like, this could be you're turning a special age. This could be you're making a change in your way of life, a big change, a big life change. This is big life changes. And it's also sometimes going away. Occasionally, this comes up it always comes up when we're moving into another phase of life. Like I am, actually, this is what I'm about to go through. I'm turning 65 in December. This would be a rites of passage type thing. It's when you move on into another consciousness, into another place, into another phase of life. It's moving forward, moving on. Sometimes it can portend that something is leaving you too, because as we move on, we leave things behind. And some things are always left. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe that'll make more sense as time goes on to you. Oh, you're a Sagittarius too, YJ? Me too, yeah. Yeah, that'd be neat. Neat. Okay, so rites of passage. Yeah, that would be a neat product. I would like to design. Yeah, I could see the some maybe these decks too. Um, anyway, so rites of passage, Jackie. There's your first card. That is from the Sacred Path deck, Jamie Sands. And here come the animals. Animal medicine. So, and these mostly speak of the people involved. Spider. Mm-hmm. This card is a card that there's many meanings to this. First of all, I don't know why, but I'm getting it. This does not always mean that, but it's saying something about watch your dreams. That's really another card, but this is about quite often the internet these days. It's about your web work. It's about catching what you need with what you make. Something you build something beautiful and you catch what you need with that. It is about communication. It's very much about communication because it's said that Spider taught the Cherokee written language, that we had a written language given to us by Spider. So Spider is about communication, and the figure 8 shaped body and the 8 legs also means that figure eight eternity imagery. It's kind of interesting. Although the numerology of the card is a 7, so because it's 43. But so the spider is saying big changes, and this has to do with the interwebs and communication. So it's saying, really, this is going to be a big factor for you right now. So put those two together, you know. I'd say, yeah, and I keep getting that you need to look at your dreams, Jackie, that your dreams are going to be really important. Or you mean, or Ophiuchus? If you go with the 13 signs, Ophiuchus, the Serpentarius. Yeah, I'm a Serpentarius too, if we go by Ophiuchus, yeah. Kind of like Confucius. So yeah, Jackie, that's a pretty cool reading. That's pretty cool. Okay, hope it makes sense. Is there any questions? Because I think that's pretty self-evident right there. Yeah, I think that's pretty self-evident. I don't think we need too much clarification. Both very cool cards. Boy, so far we're getting off to quite a start. Okay, let me mix them a little bit. Who's next? That was, I'm trying to remember who was next. Who was next? Oh dear. I'll tell you, if for some reason my phone sucks, that drains battery too quickly and I don't get to everybody, I will make sure that I get you tomorrow if you come in tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out who came in after the initial two guys here. Jackie, and then it looks like Pam. Okay, please help me with this. Pam, Linda, YJ. Pam, Linda, YJ, and then Bummer will come in later, and Drake. Pam, Linda, YJ, Drake. Okay, help me remember this. Okay. Pam, which set of decks do you want? This one or that one? Hi, JA. Oh, that's right. We do have psychics in the chat. We have psychics in the audience. We're a bunch of psychos. I mean psychics. We really have a lot of talented people here. Okay. It was Pam. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, Linda. Yeah. It's hard going through that. Did you want the Indian decks, or did you want these decks on the left here? Yeah. Everybody give Pam a hug. She's had a loss. And we have two Jackies. Okay, Pam, which deck? I'm going to pick you this deck because I'm not hearing from you. I'm picking out this one. I like this new deck. It's pretty cool. I wish they were all made with this much forethought. The only thing, like I said, they didn't think of is they're not telling us whether it's cups or swords, or that's the only thing they didn't think of, and you need to think of that. That's really the only thing I would change here about this deck. Gonna have to learn which ones are which. Okay, this is for Pam. And I'm gonna give her the new deck because she's been here a lot. And, the King of Cups. And you know, cups are always an emotional thing. Cups are water, and that has a lot to do with emotion and flow, the flow of things. So, okay, let's look up the King of Cups. At least they tell me in this case that it is cups. We really need to do something about that. The King of Cups represents dignity, structure, order, and authority. He may be charismatic, but he also has his mercurial side. The King of Cups seems to have it all. He's warm, charming, wise, and sensitive. He's not afraid of intimacy or commitment, as the anchor shows us here, and he likes a good lap cuddle as much as anyone. But he is also a master of self-discipline, so be prepared to give him a little space. He is deeply connected to water, the dolphins on the wall representing his instincts for what lies deep beneath the surface. Trust that kindness and generosity are the key to setting sail. That's interesting. Yeah, I love the cat cards too. I think they're pretty cool. Animal spirit cards are pretty cool too, though. Okay. Your animal spirit card is Bison, Abundance. Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm throughout the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. I really think this is a message from Brainerd. I think this is from him. Yeah. A hint to the world situation. Oh, I know how that is, J.A. I know how that is. There's sometimes that I get so nervous I can't do it either. Okay, yeah. I think you know what this is about. You're being taken care of, Pam. Every step of the way, abundance. You won't have to worry for anything. You'll be taken care of. You're going to be fine. Cat, animal spirit, sacred path, animal medicine. When you say animal, that's these two, but these two are the Indian or the shamanic. Okay? When you're asking cats. Cats is the new deck. And I'm going to make it the default deck unless you say the opposite. Who is next? I've already forgotten. I'm trying to scroll back and see who came in next. And I need to get Somebody tell me who's next. What did I say? Oh, hi, David. Okay, Linda, thank you. Which deck do you want? Do you have a preference? Because if you don't say, I'm going to pick this set. And I know there's a delay. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling these. I'm going to make these the default deck for tonight because we need to break them in. Good, I picked right anyway. See, if you don't say one way or the other, you get the cats. You get the animals. Okay. Whoa, the star, Linda. Oh, that's a very good one. And the card that goes with that of the animal spirit is a black jaguar. Woo! I'm going to read that first. That's cool. Old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. That's a very cool card. I saw one of these. We had one at our zoo in Akron named Coco, and she was beautiful. A black jaguar is an absolutely beautiful animal. Um, the star. That's a very good card, Linda. The star card. Let me find out what it says in this deck. The star. The cat pours out the water, perhaps to nourish the earth, perhaps to destroy the carpet. But what matters here is the transformation. Things grow and change, and so do you. This is the path of healing, forgiveness, and success. So carry on. It's saying whatever you're doing is the right thing to do. Wow, two more very powerful cards. Good for you, Linda. Amazing. Good for you. Who's next? Oh, whoever you are, you get a spare card. Judgment fell out. So that's your spare card. Who's next? Oh, somebody help me with this. I can't remember. A bunch of people came in at once and I can't remember. Oh, that's great. You know what, though? Drake? I don't know. Was Drake in? Okay. Might be Drake. Seems like somebody else came in, but I don't know. I'll kind of trust you guys on this. And if somebody needs to bow out early, let me know. We'll move you up a little bit. Okay? So, your spare card, Drake, is Judgment, and this card, I believe. Oh, wow. That's the 4 of something. Gosh. Yeah, they need to write on these. It's a 4 of something. Boy, this is hard without. The only thing I don't like about these, I wish they'd put on them, but they are. May have to put some kind of little stickers or something, or some kind of little mark on these to give me a hint. It's the Four of Swords. The mind finds access to deeper levels during periods of rest. It's time to relax, find a sunny spot, and settle in for hours of snoozing. Whether you're mentally worn down or just in need of some belly scratching, this is a good time to conserve your energy and recharge. It may look like you're being lazy, but still, being still allows your mind to do the work it needs to do. And that's so true. Whereas the Judgment card says, here comes the judge. We are our own toughest critics. The judge, it turns out, is you. The card invites you to examine your choices and actions. A feather represents the weighing of souls in the final accounting. Are you where you want to be? If not, are you doing what you need to get there? Weigh the scales. How do you rule? Well, that's interesting. And then you get an animal spirit card along with that. Yeah, Bomber says she'll be back, so. What was that? Squirrel, always be prepared. You're an expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition are a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. And the card after that, because that's the spare card. Raccoon, inventor, decide on what you really want. Have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and juggle them well. Wow. Drake, they really wanted to talk to you. Hope you're still here. If you're not, you're going to have to replay it. I'm sorry. Got to make sure we get everybody in here. Who's next? Obama left, yeah. So who's next? YJ left. Okay, so I think that leaves, who does that leave? Micah already went. We already did Micah. JA? Okay, JA, you're up. Which one do you want? Animals? Okay, Circle K, not Circle K. JA, are you still here? If not, I guess you'll have to play it back because I can't wait because I've only got 50% battery somehow. You tell me how this happens. How is my phone getting, oh, wait a minute. I may know how my phone is getting so drained. Damn it. Okay. That may help, it may not. Okay. You're getting over yourself? Yeah. You want me to just do you right now, Circle K? We can do that. And then you can go. I'll tell you what, I'll just do you. And, or we can put you to the end. But I don't know how long my battery's going to last. Okay. I'm giving you the cat. Me too. I wish I could walk around outside in my room. Actually, around here, I probably could get by with, well, no, there is a rule against walking around in a nightie. You can walk around in lounging pajamas, but anyway. Okay, Circle K. I'm giving you the animals because I don't have time to argue about it. And death. Well, something big is changing in your life. That's what death means. It doesn't always mean a physical death, but something is passing on to make way for something else. Something is ending, so there can be a new beginning. Can also be referring to the time of Halloween. And your animal card is Tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Rawr. The girl power. Circle K. Okay, so I'll look up death, but I'm telling you, that's what death always means. It always means big changes coming that are like, and something is going out, but something else is coming in, and to make way for something else. So, gosh, I may have to finish this one. Like the vacuum, the card makes a lot of foreboding noise, but doesn't actually portend doom. The death card brings a clearing of unhealthy attachments. Surrender, let the vacuum vacuum. Hide if you must. Transformation can be scary, but it's better to clean your problems up than brush them under the rug. How true. Like I said, big changes in your life, it's a transformation, generally not a physical death. Yeah, almost never means a physical death. On a once in a while, once in a great while. Who is next? Come on. We're going to go for, since the new person, where, okay. J.A., I'm going to do you next. How about the kitties? Like I said, kitties are the default tonight. Kitties are the default deck because we need to break them in. Kitties and animal spirits. And they're purple. I love it. Okay, J.A. Hanged man. You're seeking higher spiritual wisdom. I know that is what the hanged man generally means. So we can start out with that. You're seeking wisdom. You're seeking answers. And you did say that, actually. That's exactly what you did say. So, although it looks like doom and danger, this card is not the disaster it appears to be. Your problems are of your own making and may not even be problems at all. You climbed up the tree, you'll be able to climb down. In the meantime, patience and a new perspective will serve you well. This is not a bad card. This is usually happens when we don't know what we want to do. It's like, but whatever it looks like, it's not that bad. Okay. As a matter, and that card comes from the original card of the hanged man hanging from one leg, is a reenactment of Odin seeking knowledge from beyond and getting the knowledge of the runes, which we'll talk about in a future episode of this show. We'll talk about runes because I have some rune stuff that I'm going to be bringing forth at some point. And your animal wisdom card is the elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That is a really good card. Whatever it is that you're worried about, don't worry so much. It's a good card. Elk in the other deck would also be, you have the ability to outlast your enemies. If you feel that you have opposition, you have the ability to outlast and beat them. Basically, get away from them, beat them. The elk has a lot of stamina. You really don't want to argue with an elk. So I would say this is extremely positive, and congrats. You're going to be fine. Okay, who's next? Okay, we did Circle K, we did JA. Who else we got? Bomber took off. We did James. Somebody speak up. Who's next? Who's next? I want to make sure I get y'all before we lose battery. I'm going to do Justin now because I don't know who to do. Hooty doody. I'm going to do Justin. Justin, hope you're listening right now. If not, you can play it back. Let's see what the kitty cards, what have the kitties in store for Justin? Oh, this is interesting. This is the three of, I'm guessing cups because those are water bowls. Has to be the three of cups. YJ is not around, so we'll get there with YJ. I'll do YJ after, but 3 is the magic number, the number of balance between strength, justice, and temperance. This card can be about all those good things and more. Well, good for you. And 3 of Cups is a positive card, by the way, in any deck. 3 of Cups is a good card. So far, it's starting out really good. Well, you're going to get one anyway. I did YJ? Okay. I can't remember. I did one for you, Linda. I'm positive I did. Didn't I? Okay. So this is Justin. And if I have some battery left on the phone, then we can ask some more questions, but I just want to make sure everybody gets their fair 2 cards. Sea turtle protection. You're a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Well, that's a great card. We've got some very positive readings going on tonight. I'm glad everybody is so, yeah, 3 of Cups is celebration, plenty, happiness. It's a good card in any deck. Okay, Richard showed up. We're going to make sure we get Richard because I don't know who else to do. If you have somebody else, please If Bomber comes back or somebody else comes in, please let me know. But right now, this is for Richard. Richard, we got something new tonight. We got kitty cats telling you what's what. You can play it back if you want to see what your cards were, Richard. King of Pentacles. That's some money there. Ooh, nice. And that is the King of Money, basically. Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. That's pretty darn cool, Richard. That's very cool. Wow. Good for you. So let's see a little bit more about this King of Pentacles. You notice he's got his nose in the cat treats right there. He's happy. That's a happy kitty. King of Pentacles, the ultimate provider, deeply focused on achieving success and abundance. The king likes the finer things in life, and he's entitled. He has worked for everything within his reach. Although perhaps he's not as clever as the queen, his big ambitions mean big rewards. Giant jars of rewards, even. Abundance is great, but he warns you to make the most of your treats. So basically, use your treats wisely, but you've got lots of treats. Okay. It's hard to keep track of all of it. Well, Justin, maybe things finally give you a break. We just came out of Mercury retrograde. And I don't think we're still in the shadow. I think we're heading out of the shadow of it now. So maybe you will finally have a break in the case, so to speak, just in case. Well, Richard, it sounds good. Can I be your new best friend since you got all these treats? Bomber and myself. Okay, and Bomber is not here. Well, yeah. Okay, since I made the change, I changed the brightness level because how bright your screen is does make a really big change in how much battery time you get. They tell you, oh, it only makes a little. No, it makes a huge change. I just saw it. Just my battery was just going really fast. Usually I can get 2 hours out of this. Yeah, at least an hour and a half. So that having it up too bright really made a big difference, really sucked my batteries. Okay. Oh yeah, Mercury retro. We all love Mercury retro. Okay, so Bomber is not here, but I want to make sure I get her in. And so I'm guessing this is Bomber's spare card. That is a Pentacles, I believe, but I'm not sure. Let's check. Looks like it might be Pentacles. It is a 9. Nope, not the 9 of Pentacles. Is it the 9 of Wands? because wands are usually play toys. Yep, it's the 9 of Wands. Okay. No matter how worn down you may already feel, it might be time for you to guard your own territory carefully. You're safe. You have a nice sturdy wall of protection around you. That said, it's not a time for complacency. It's a time for courage, persistence, and great strength. You're close to having everything you want, but remain on the lookout. So it's saying you're very close. You may be tired, but you're very close to a breakthrough. You're very close to having everything you need. Just keep plugging away. You're going to get it. This is for Bomber. That was her spare card that flew out of the deck. Making sure I get it in here. That's a great card. Now here's the card. Oh, Knight of Wands, another Wands card. Okay. And the Knight of Wands is about, oh, we have opened right up to it. Both gallant and a tad annoying, the Knight of Wands always believes he knows best. And with his energy and passion, he often does. Oh, that's interesting. You're being controlled by your impulsive nature. Bomber, controlled by her impulsive nature. Who would ever imagine that? Ah! Oh, this kitty knows you, Bomber. When you play this back, this kitty knows who you are. Those colorful ribbons in your line of vision are pretty hard to resist. There's nothing wrong with spontaneity except when it affects your ability to follow through. So don't get bored halfway through the game and walk away. That's just a basic rein in the ADD or whatever. I got a friend who's very ADD, and he's managed to teach himself to buckle down and keep a job. It's hard though for ADD and ADHD people, but and I'm not saying that that's what Bomber has. I'm just saying attention deficit. It's very hard if you have attention deficit, but it can be addressed. You can do it, and I've seen my friend Jason do it. He's really doing well with it, at least in his work life. Now, in his personal life, that's a different story. He's still having some trouble, but he's still having some opportunities for improvement. Don't we all? We all are given many opportunities, all right? Here's your animal cards, and I know she'd want the animal cards, okay? Pretty sure she'd want the animal cards. Swan, Grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. And Swan is about allowing yourself. You know what? I'm getting just go with the flow and allow yourself to be nurtured. Grace is an unearned gift. Okay, it's a gift. It's something you didn't earn. It's getting something you didn't earn, something you wanted, something that will make you happy, something you did not have to earn to get. If you just go with the flow, you're going to get something you wanted. And basically, this is a water card, so this has a lot to do with emotional and elegance and grace. So, interesting, because these two are fire, and this is a water. This is a nice, calm, peaceful water card. Yeah, very interesting. Linda, are you taking off? Good night, sweetheart, and have wonderful dreams. Dream well. Okay. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Whoa. Yes. Okay. Guess what? It's my turn unless somebody else shows up. Unless somebody else shows up, it's now my turn. Yay. Okay, because they say I did YJ. I don't even remember it. But that's cool. And if somehow I did skip somebody, please let me know and we'll do it tomorrow. Because I'm on tomorrow again, probably at 8:30 like usual. I don't see anything precluding that. So right now, but God knows. Okay. My life is so uncertain sometimes as far as when things are going to happen and how. I have to go with the flow all the time. Pretty much. It's taught me to just go with the freaking flow, which makes it kind of hard to plan a show though, but I do my best. Okay, so this is me. What do the kitties have to tell me? What do you have to tell me, little kitties? Little kitty catties. I like these cards. They're cute. They're so cute. Very playful, very, very sweet messages. The messages are insightful but fun. I like them. I like them. Like I said, but if I were the person doing these, I would put the suit on each card because it's not there and it makes it a little harder. Okay. I didn't get any extras. Oh, I get this card too. Same card, which is about persisting. You're almost there. This is the card of you may be tired, but you're almost there. You're almost within reach. You're within reach of having everything you want, having everything you need anyway. So you pretty much have everything you need in reach. This is for me, which is pretty close. And I have said this, I pretty much have everything I need here. I'm feeling very grateful for this. I do feel like I am just fine here. For the most part, I have, it's warm. I have enough to eat, drink. I have a nice place. I have my stuff with me here that I can look at that and look through. I have a lot to do. I have a lot of work to do here, looking through my stuff and getting rid of some things, but really, I have what I need here, and I'm very grateful and happy for that. So when I get things unmixed and get things worked out, it's going to be very nice. It's going to be very nice here. And I am gradually doing that. So I am feeling this card. This is right. This is correct. Okay, and next. And get any questions. I have a little bit of time left. It's 43%. But of course, after it gets halfway, it goes very fast. So if you have any questions you want to ask specifically, get them ready so that we can do them. Because it looks like we are going to have just a little bit of time left over. If you want. Okay. If you can't think of any questions, that's okay too. So what is my next? What is the animal spirit card? Wisdom. It is moose. Ooh, moose. Am I going to Canada? I think I'm going to Canada. Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. Oh, cool. Yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Wow. That's freaking cool. I like that. Well, thank you, animal spirits. I love the animal spirit cards. They are so cute. And these are, well, these are deep. These are cute. I meant to say these kitty cat cards are cute, but there's still a lot of wisdom in them. And these animal spirit cards are great. They're very deep. I love these cards. I love both of these decks. They're great. I'm so glad I got them. And that concludes it for tonight, unless somebody's got, is there any message regarding love coming up for Jackie? Which cards do you want, Jackie? Yeah, now we can do bonus rounds for people who are still here. Any message regarding love? Do you want the kitties again, or do you want the other cards? I don't remember what I read you first. I'm going to shuffle the kitties until I hear her. Want to see what the kitties say? Because the kitties are the default right now, so I can learn them. Yeah, what's it about? Well, kitties are the default for the night, so let's see what the kitties think about your love life. What about the love life, kitties? Jackie wants to know. Oh, well, that looks good. A plate of tasty fish. That looks good. That is the it is the 8 of something. This is me trying to figure out what this is. First, I'm going to see if it's the 8 of Pentacles, because the dish might represent Pentacles. There, yeah, it is. Okay. It's reward time. Rest assured, the universe sees your commitment and rewards you with a giant plate of delicious anchovies. Enjoy them, but don't get too comfortable with your abilities. Openness to acquiring new skills will make you even more successful in the future. Well, it looks like you may have a few anchovies to choose from. Aren't you the lucky girl? Oh, really? A tarot reader. Cool. That's why you have this tarot card knowledge, huh? Tarot reader plays a big part. Okay. So, Jackie, you also get moose. Great. Let your head and mind reach to the stars and keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. That's very positive. This looks positive, Jackie. I think it's telling you to to be very positive. And it kind of looks like maybe this person may appreciate the spiritual side of you. And it looks like you might even have a choice. So this is very cool. This is very cool. Oh, that's interesting, Justin. Oh, mysteries. I like mysteries. Mystery novel. Cool. Okay, so, well, it looks like it's going to pay off, Jackie. Yeah, we all want to read it right now. Ever consider self-publishing? She's back! We did you, Bomber, while you were gone because I'm losing battery very rapidly and I wanted to make sure I got everybody in so you can rewind, but we did you. It looked good. I don't remember much about it, but it looked real good. Anybody else have a question? We all want to read it. We all want to read the novel. Hi, 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 hi. Ho, 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 ho. Bummer. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I want to make sure I got it in before my battery died because my battery was getting sucked up really quick. I realized that I had turned up the brightness for some reason earlier and had to turn off the brightness, and now it's going down a lot slower, but still we're only at 38%, so I'm not too sure. Oh, you learned from your grandma who was a Hungarian gypsy. Wow, Justin, that's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool. See, I'm Native American, so the Native American cards speak to me a little bit more. Actually, a lot more. I couldn't read tarot in the beginning. I tried, but I could read the Native American based cards, which made sense to me. However, tarot is kind of like a second language to me, but I am learning them, and I think the kitties are going to help me learn them. Okay, so you probably know more about the actual tarot than I do, but I know enough, just enough to get me in trouble. No, just enough. I know a little bit already. It's just I don't know some of the deeper aspects. Brandy Robinson. No, we're not. Do you want the kitties? No, we got 35%, 37% left. So I'm shuffling the kitties until you tell me otherwise. And the kitties are really regular tarot, but with kitties. No, you're not, Brandy. I knew there was somebody I was missing. I knew it. There was somebody that we hadn't done who came in. Okay. And Brandy. This is for Brandy. Brandy, 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 Brandy. You're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Cards agree. Empress. Well, that's an auspicious start to your reading, Brandy. Oh, I remember one of Bomber's cards was about everything you need is within reach as long as you persist. Remember that. The Empress. What a nice card to start with. Very regal, Brandy. Elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments and humility. With humility, you are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. There you go. Elk. And in the other deck, it would be persistence wins the day. It would basically be you have the power to outlast your problems or enemies. So in this deck, the Empress is always feminine power. And it is one of the first cards of the deck. So I know it's up toward the front. Yes, and even comes before the Emperor. Now, the alpha female rules over an empire of peace and plenty. All is abundance. The stars in the Empress's crown represent her connection to the seasons in the sky. The red cushion signifies love and luxury, echoed by her heart-shaped shield. Who cares if it's actually a squeaky toy? What matters is that it's at her feet. So this is a very good card. Empress is a card of having it, having abundance, having luxury, having feminine power. So very good card. So yeah, Bomber, it said what you need is very close if you persevere. You know what though, Bomber? It's like we've all sustained illnesses and injuries that after we come out of it, we are even better than we were before. So bear that in mind that I'm getting a vibe that this will be the same for you. Maybe it will actually, when it is healed, maybe it will actually clear some things up for you. Ah, okay, send Bomber some healing, everybody. Let's send her a packet of healing. Angels, go help her out. Angels, talk to her angels. Whatever she needs, get her that. So she can get over this and be better. Better even than before. I have a funny feeling you're going to be better than you were before. I don't know what that means exactly, Bummer. I don't know. Yeah. I think they're using this as an excuse to work on you. A lot of times they immobilize us so that they can work on us. Because otherwise we run around like chickens with our head cut off and they don't get a chance to work on us, and we don't sit still long enough for them to help us. So this is their way of making sure that we sit the heck down and stay still long enough to be helped. Once you get into REM sleep, usually that's when it takes effect, and then when you get up, you feel much better. That's usually how it goes. So well, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Bomber? When I had my torn rotator cuff, I was in so much pain I couldn't sleep. And I just was done with life. I was just about done. I'm like, okay, you guys, this isn't fun anymore. I don't want to be here. And it's like, but I endured it. And yeah. But you know what? It's funny because my pain cream that I had ordered, my comfrey cream that I had ordered a big box of, came just in time the next day and it cleared it up. This wonderful comfrey cream healed it, healed the worst parts of it so I could finally get some sleep. But gosh, it was painful. So I understand that. Yeah, that's the problem with peppermint oil. It makes you wide awake. I just bought a bunch of peppermint. I'm going to make me some old-fashioned peppermint tea. I miss it. I love peppermint. I used to grow it all the time. I'm considering growing some in a pot, seeing if I can grow it in a pot. But it really likes the outside better. Oh, yeah, that's right. A lot of water. Well, Bomber, it looks like you're going to get what you need in your reading. So you will get what you need. Yeah, drinking a lot of water. And people minimize that, but honestly, drinking a lot of water will help so many things because you really need it, and most people are dehydrated. Yep, frankincense, another one for headaches. Yeah, I think I'd like to grow. I might try to grow some. You know, they don't grow that well indoors always, though. They like outdoors, but I might try because they like to creep. They send stuff underground and just go all over the place. They're actually invasive, but they smell wonderful. Peppermint plants smell wonderful, and so does spearmint. I used to grow both, all kinds of mint. Mint is one of the easiest plants to grow. I tell you, if you can't grow anything in your garden, you can probably grow mint. David Castle. I haven't read David Castle, have I? David, that's who I was trying to think of. I knew there was somebody else. Okay, David, hang on. Let me get the cards. Readings in favor, David. And to all. David kind of came in while I wasn't looking here, while I was trying to do cards. Yeah, you know what? And another thing is I've been drinking a lot of broth. Yeah, they can't do much about concussions. I'd say, you know what? And I'm getting a hit on that, Bummer. A lot of broth. It'll strengthen you, it'll strengthen your bones. It's nice and warming. I've been drinking a lot of broth. I've been making myself a lot of bone broth. It's very soothing at night. When you're feeling a bit hungry and you go into these chats and people start talking about food, and you know you're not supposed to eat till the next day, going in and having a cup of bone broth is really nice. It's nice and warming and kind of fills your belly up, and so I very much recommend it. So, David, you have a spare card, Judgment. And your actual card is a 6 of Swords. Interesting. And I know that's swords because claws are swords in this deck, and Kitty is exercising its claws. And with that goes, oh, Orca Whale Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Well, yeah, do that meow. I'm loving it. I am. I should do that too. Chiropractic stretches, Bomber. I should do that too. And ginger, you know what? That's another thing. Ginger tea. Ginger tea. Ginger tea is great for inflammation. I take it a lot. I drink that a lot. I make a nice, strong, burns all the way down ginger tea. I like it when it burns all the way down ginger tea. It's wonderful stuff. You put a little bit of cinnamon in that, or maybe you put a little bit of lemon in, or you put a little lemon and cinnamon in. Or actually, I made a lot of ginger lemonade this summer. I love that stuff. It feels so refreshing, but it still has a bite to it, you know? It boings. A great Cairo guy. Wow. Oh, it wouldn't be there is a good chiropractor guy on YouTube. He was off for a while though because he told the truth too often. What was his name? But yeah, I found a good chiropractor guy too on there's a couple of them that are really good. So anyway, David, we got to look up your kitty cats. And one of them is the 6 of claws or swords. 6 of swords. It is the 6 of swords. Swords. Okay. 6 of swords. You're feeling a little low, but you'll soon be moving on from rough situation, or trying to at least. So this is a card of moving on from a rough situation. And judgment usually means things are going to go fairly. Let me see. Yep. We are our own toughest critics. The judge, it turns out, is you. This card invites you to examine your choices and actions. A feather represents the weighing of souls in the final accounting. Are you where you want to be? If not, are you doing what you need to get there? Weigh the scales. How do you rule? A lot of times, judgment is also about actually, it's just what it says. I can't add very much to that. That's about right. That's right. It also means you're at a balance point right now where I'm getting that you're making your future. It's not just about asking about your future, it's about you making the future. Yeah. Remember, you make your future. I have put some more in my group, Healing Frequencies and MeWe. I'm putting, this is where I ask you to put the ones that you find on YouTube that are, or elsewhere, that are really helping you. If you find some frequency videos, please put them in my frequency group so we can all benefit from them and click on them and use them, because I'm trying to put, as I find good ones, I'm trying to put them in there. Because really, they work. They really work. And if you find a good one, please share it. And Cowboy says, meow meow. Hello, everybody. I'm going to get extra treats for this. It was a speaking part. Yep, Cowboy, you get extra for speaking parts. Let him see your pretty face. What a handsome boy you are. We're doing the kitty cards. You want me to do a reading for you? Now you already know. That makes sense. You know, my grandma said that after I swallowed a marble. This too shall pass. She was a wise woman. I appreciate you too, David. Yeah. And so does Cowboy. You just want love, don't you? You want to be loved and adored by everybody. I know you. You're a little lover boy. You just want to come in and everybody to just throw love at you, don't you? And you usually get it too. Come here, where people can see you. Silly cake, he's purring. Isn't it funny how his spots change? A lot of times his spots just change depending on what position he's in, but usually there's a heart on his butt. But now it just looks like a blob. Look. And then you can go in and see pictures where it looks like a heart. It's really funny. His spots. So funny. Yeah. Yeah. Circle K, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. And then share it with the rest of us. By the way, I have one day we'll look on back on this and smile. I keep saying that. We'll keep telling stories about these. You know what? I had a dream. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, Bomber. It may have something to do with you. When did you sustain this concussion? When did this concussion happen, Bomber? Because I just have a funny feeling. I had a funky dream. Hi, Animatos. Well, you have your choice of cards, the left or the right. These are the Native American based. These are the Animal Spirit and the Cat Tarot deck. Which cards do you want? You can have this set or this set. You get 2 cards. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Bummer. So which one do you want, Anna? Well, the default is the kitty cats because I'm trying to learn them. So welcome to the show, Anna. I don't believe I've seen you here before. Okay. Right. Well, I'll be on tomorrow. So if you come in tomorrow, I'll be sharing some of my stuff, and you can share some of your stuff if you want. That will be just fine. It's full moon. It's a good time for sharing. Oh yeah, the whole body regeneration is nice. So hi. These are my new deck, the kitty cat cards, and they've been pretty fun lately. Oh, you get a spare card. Oh, the King of Pentacles. That means you're going to have an abundance. And yeah, King of Pentacles. Cool. And the card after that is the Queen of Swords. Well, you got it going on. You got it going on, Anna. This is very good. The Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Let me get to the swords area here. It's a new deck. Queen is all sharp mind and self-awareness. The Queen of Swords is the epitome of Leonine regality. She is smart, dignified, and disciplined without coming across as demanding. She holds her place on her throne with great dignity and wears her crown with grace. Symbolism surrounds her. The birds in the wallpaper are not prey. They represent the height of her knowledge and inquisitiveness. So see the bird wallpaper, the bird and cloud wallpaper. That's kind of interesting. And the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the ultimate provider, deeply focused on achieving success and abundance. The king likes the finer things in life, and he's entitled. He's worked for everything in his reach. Although perhaps he's not as clever as the queen, his big ambitions mean big rewards. Giant jars of rewards even. Abundance is great, but he warns you to make the most of your treats. Well, both very good cards. This looks like a happy couple right here. Yeah, welcome home. Exactly. Welcome home. We're a bunch of experiencers here. A lot of us are psychic. And we respect people who are experiencers more than most shows do, more than a lot of places do. We have a good family here. We have a good family here on the Woo Crew. My Woo Crew is a very sweet group of people. So you've fallen into some luck here. The animal spirit cards say hummingbird miracles. Wow. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on shining wings, spreads miracle of happiness. It looks like things are going to go very well for you, Anna. Yes. I'm glad you did too, Jackie. I'm glad you all did. Thank you so much for coming. Yes. Music does so much for us, and don't really disregard that. Don't sell it short. Frequency, everything is a frequency. Everything has a frequency. Everything is a frequency. Everything is a vibration. These frequencies, Royal Rife did this work back in the 40s, and his office was raided and his machines were taken. They didn't want him to be able to bring this to the world. But I was one of the people who intended that his work come back to light. And a few years back, around the turn of the century, it started coming back. And I'm very grateful for that. And then Royal Rife actually showed up in a reading that I got one day at a spiritualist church. Somebody said, Royal. I'm like, I only know one Royal. I don't know anybody else named Royal, but Royal Rife. And here it was Royal Rife come to say thank you for making that intention. So we can change things with our intentions. Absolutely. It's like a vote, folks. Every one of us has a vote. And keep voting for what you do want. Keep saying to yourself, we're going to have this. The human race is going to have this. We're going to have our med beds. We're going to have our lovely frequency chambers where we can we're going to have our park-like Earth. We're going to have our Star Trek-like lifestyle where we have everything. And all we have to do is explore, the universe. That we can have. We can have it. We are going to have that. That's the world I'm going to live in. So, I'm down to 12%. Okay, it's going to shut me off soon. Yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone. David had a song like that. You're not alone. Just come along with me, 'cause you're not alone. Give me your hand, 'cause you're wonderful. Give me your hand. Yeah, he had a song like it. Might be David. Yep, it looks like you've got some good things going. I don't have anything like I had that a while back, but not right now. Not for long. I hate when that happens. Just in case knows a lot of interesting facts. Oh dear, I'm down to 9%. You know what? I hate to say it. I hate to cut it short. I hate to leave because I love hanging out with you guys. I really do. I'll be here tomorrow. So try to make it in tomorrow around 8:30 probably, like usual. And I have to say, truth is where you find it. I hope you're finding some on my channel. Remember that you are divine, you are creators, and what you create helps shape the world. So create wisely and well. And when you dream, may it be blissful, beautiful, and helpful. Okay. Always show the ones that you love them. Because life can be pretty uncertain sometimes. And I now have to go. So I hope to see you next time tomorrow. Anna, I'm going to send some angels. Whatever the issue is, I'm going to send some angels. My angels talk to her angels, get Anna what she needs. And her mother. Okay, I gotta go. It's going to shut me off. Good night, and bless you all.